Hello everyone, and welcome to the second season of Albright Athletics Monthly Highlight Show. I'm Rachel Zaccarelli.
And I'm John Wallace. Exciting overtime victories have been the theme in September, and we'll bring you some of the best plays here on the Lions Den.
Albright football opened up at home against Stevenson University in a game that ultimately took 4 hours to complete due to a lightning delay and an overtime finish.
Albright's 2-minute offense produced a big score before halftime, taking over at their own 36-yard line with 46 seconds to play. Ty Hughes ran it in for 16 yards, and quarterback TJ Luddy found Caleb Shoko and Scott Pilar, setting up his 23-yard touchdown pass to Griffin Eldridge to complete a 5-play, 64-yard drive and tie the game at 7-7.
Fifth-year senior Marty Reinhardt bullied his way into the end zone from 10 yards out, but the Lions failed on a costly conversion and led 13-7 after 3 quarters.
Stevenson scored the apparent game-winning touchdown with 41 seconds to play, as quarterback Anthony Reed ran it in from 8 yards out and then found Travis Douglas on the conversion to make it 22-19.
Luddy calmly found Shoko across midfield, however, and then completed a pass to Daniel McNair for 6 yards. With just 6 seconds remaining, Luddy hit McNair at the sideline for a 12-yard gain, setting up a 47-yard field goal attempt for the tie.
Freshman Daniel Soboleski trotted out for his first ever collegiate attempt and drilled the kick right down the middle as time expired, making it with room to spare. The kick tied Albright's school record for longest field goal, previously set by John Meal in 1982 and again in 1983.
The fired-up Lion offense then took the ball in overtime and scored in 3 plays as Luddy found Pilar for a 13-yard catch up the middle for the winning score. Luddy was 16 of 21 for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Pilar totaled 8 catches for 94 yards and 1 touchdown. Hughes recorded his second consecutive 100-yard game with 103 on 18 carries. Soboleski had 3 touchbacks and a special teams tackle in addition to his record kick.
Albright football has been recognized by numerous regional and national media outlets on the way to their 3-0 start. Soboleski earned MAC Special Teams Player of the Week honors, Metropolitan New York Football Writers Association Rookie of the Week recognition, and was the NCAA.com National Special Teams Player of the Week.
The next Saturday, Albright defeated Wilkes 27-13, and safety Drew Peterson was named the BSN National Defensive Player of the Week and the ECAC and MAC Defensive Player of the Week. He was also the first Lion in several years to be named to the D3Football.com National Team of the Week.
The men's soccer team improved to 5-2 this week with a 3-2 double overtime victory over visiting Wesley College in a driving rain. Down 1-0 at the first half, the Lions rallied to lead 2-1 at the break.
In the 32nd minute, junior Sean Murphy played a nice through ball to freshman Austin Phillips, who fed leading scorer Tyler Waters in front of the net. It was Waters' 7th goal of 2012, just 7 games into the season after he scored 8 times last year.
Murphy then scored directly off a free kick less than 4 minutes later. His curling ball went just over Waters' head, freezing the goalkeeper as he shot over the back corner. The game went into overtime following a second-half Wesley equalizer, and freshman goalie Austin Aldinger came up huge 4 minutes into extra time, getting down on his left to stop a shot from Jacob Yeager.
The overtime winner came off another Phillips cross from the left side as Waters played the freshman in, and he crossed to fellow rookie Cody Short, who had time to control the pass and finish it high into the net.
Albright's experienced junior attackers Waters and Murphy each finished with a goal and an assist. Aldinger made 8 saves, including 3 in overtime. Yeager and James Parrish were the goal scorers for Wesley.
Shirk Stadium would host yet another overtime thriller the next day as the field hockey team faced off against Delaware Valley. Junior goalie Marguerite DeLucas was gunning for her school record 20th career victory and would have to earn it as the game went to a tense overtime finale.
An aggressive Delaware Valley team came up with a strong forecheck and had all the pressure early. Opportunities to counter finally came, and the Lions tied it up at 1-1 in the 46th minute as junior transfer Alyssa Tordo tallied her 10th goal of the season off a pass from Amanda Smith.
In the first overtime, DeLucas saved Taylor Pritchett on a 3-on-1 as the teams were reduced to 7 players each for the extra period. She then made a fantastic double save on Lydia Spakowski from close range to preserve the tie.
The winning goal came just over 2 minutes into the second overtime. Tordeaux had a chance that resulted in a defensive save from Delaware Valley's Sarah Culver, and Smith was there for the rebound to clinch the Lions' 6th consecutive victory.
DeLucas finished with 10 saves, including 5 in the overtime periods. Smith had a goal and an assist, while Culver had 2 big defensive saves for the Aggies.
The Albright field hockey team has been one of the stories of the fall season so far. We caught up with 2 of the team's stars, forward Alyssa Tordo and goalie Marguerite DeLucas.
Albright field hockey's off to a great start. We're here with junior goalie Marguerite DeLucas and leading scorer Alyssa Tordo. Marguerite, you set the career wins record this week in an overtime victory where you had to make several tough saves in extra time. Can you talk about that game a little bit?
It was a full team win, and the saves I made were just because I was inspired by the play of our forwards and the opportunities they had, and Amanda Smith really pulled one out at the end. It was a complete team win there.
And the team is 6-1 this year after only going 5-13 a year ago. You only have 4 returners. What impact have all the freshmen and transfers had on the team?
Clearly the transfers have had quite an impact. Our leading scorer is a transfer. Our center mid is a transfer, and she really infiltrates the offense throughout the game. And the returners have stepped up their leadership to get the freshmen on board with our game plan, and our coaches have really stepped up with the positive attitude and helped us with our 6-1 record.
And Alyssa, you're one of those transfers. You came from Manhattanville, where you were an All-Freedom Conference performer last year. You're originally from Pennsylvania. What made you come back, and what made you choose Albright?
Well, when I came here to visit, I noticed that there was a new coaching staff, and I really liked the way that the team charisma was, and I really liked the campus and the academics.
And Alyssa, you had your first 10-goal season of your career already in just 7 games. What's made the team successful? Why are we creating so many goal-scoring chances?
We work really well as a team, distributing the ball from the midfield to the forwards, and the forwards work really well together.
And you open your Commonwealth Conference schedule this weekend versus Arcadia. What are the team's goals for the conference play?
We were ranked really low before the season started, so we're ready to take this opportunity and prove our conference that we are a team to be reckoned with, and we want to make the MAC playoffs this year.
A lot of thrilling overtime action at Shirk Stadium this September. Let's hope our teams can keep winning as conference schedules begin and playoff races heat up.
We'll keep bringing you all the best highlights here on The Lion's Den.